Hello YouTube, I'm Cansu and welcome to the video. Well, I've got a lot of questions from you guys and a lot of comments about the videos. Thanks for commenting, by the way. So I'm here to answer them and talk about the comments. So without further ado, let's start with our first one. Where are you from? Well, I'm from Turkey. You guys know Istanbul, right? I live in a city like 2 hours away from Istanbul. It's a small city. It's okay. I mean, I was born here, so I'm currently living in here. Alright, the next one. Do you pronounce your name as Cansu? Well, not really, because in Turkish, I can pronounce this word as Cansu, and that's not the right pronunciation of my name. It's Cansu. Well, Can means like the Hindi word Can, which means life. It's exactly the same as my name. I mean, Can means life too. It's basically the same word. And then there's Su, which means water in Turkish. I guess my name meant like life, water. It doesn't make any sense, but it's a very common name in Turkish. Wow, how you know so much about Bollywood? Do Turkish people watch Bollywood? Well, yes. There are a lot of Turkish people watch and loves Indian movies. It's like the most known actor in Turkey is actually Amir Khan. Everybody in Turkey basically knows him and loves him. Whenever I met new people, I always ask this question. Do you watch Indian movies? And they usually answer like, yes, of course. I watch Amir Khan's movies, like I watch Three Idiots, I watch Tare Zameen Par, I watch Ghajini, I watch Fana. It's like that 4 movies is like Bollywood one-on-one in Turkey. And everybody loves that movies. Are you Indian? Well, I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm Turkish because my parents are Turkish, and I never did that DNA testing. I don't know exactly I'm 100% Turkish or not, but my body is like Turkish, but I believe my soul is like very Indian. I don't understand that. You should visit India someday. Well, that's like a dream of mine for the past 6 years. You know, when people ask you, where would you like to travel in the world? Like, if you were to go to anywhere, where would you go? My answer is always the same. It's India. I mean, I really don't want to die before I eat some golgappas. I don't want to die before knowing what they taste like. Seriously. Well, of course, it's not just for the food. I mean, although it's a very big effect. But I also want to see some places. I mean, you all think like I'm going to say Taj Mahal. Of course I want to see Taj Mahal, but you know one place I want to see the most is Mannat. I have to see the place where my all-time favorite actor lives. And I really want to go there on the November 2nd because, you know, the thousands of Shah Rukh Khan fans come together to his house and scream their love for him. I want to do that. I want to be one of them. I want to scream, I love you, Shah Rukh. I love you so much. I swear, I'm not a creep. I just want to do that. And Holi. I have to attend at least one of Holi festivals. All right, the next one. Hey, I didn't know you were doing perfect lip sync during the video. You're Turkish, then how can you do Hindi lip sync so perfectly? Well, there's a very easy explanation for this. You see, since I started watching Indian movies, I also started to listen old Indian songs as well. Like if you were to see my playlist, you all see that 90% of the songs are Indian and 10% of the songs are like English, American, whatever. I'm not very familiar with Turkish music. I really don't know why. I don't listen to that. So I'm like only listening Indian songs. I love the old songs. I love the new songs. Everything. Well, I listen to like Pyar Hua, Ikrar Hua, and I don't know what was the latest song, like Pachtaoge. I listen to every single one. I love it so much. It's like they're singing for me. I feel like that. Alright, back to the question, how do I lip sync so well? Because after listening to all those songs, I believe I started to memorize, my brain started to memorize the songs, and that's why I know all of them by heart. I wonder how this little girl knows all the names. Okay, I guess this comment came to my Divangi Divangi video. I knew everybody in that video because I watch every single one of those actors' work. Cansu, you're so cute. Thank you. Kindly react with subtitles. Until you do that, you're reacting not real, madam. Please do that, because unless you're getting what's going on exactly by subtitles, then no meaning. Well, what I get from this comment is that I believe this person believes that I don't know Hindi, and without watching subtitles, I'm just giving my blank reaction to this thing. Well, that's not really the case. I can understand Hindi. I guess pretty good. I'm not very good with the speaking though, because I have no place to practice, and you know, if you were to learn a new language, you have to practice a lot to speak fluently to it. Of course, I get to understand better when there's an English subtitles present. And don't worry, when I'm watching the reaction, there are usually English subtitles in the video, but when I'm editing the thing, I can't put the subtitles into the video because I don't know how. And actually, I don't need it because you guys know Hindi, you don't need it. I'm watching it with it. So there is not a problem, I guess. H is silent. Okay, I got that message a lot and I'm trying, guys. I mean, I'm practicing. Like, let's try. Ritik, 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 Ritik. Such a fake. Alright. So here we go. For the last 6 years, I watched 617 movies. How do I know? Because I kept a list. Because I'm a geek. And like at least 30 of them, I watched them more than once. Like there was a time in my life, I watched Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham every day before I went to bed. It was soothing. And I watch every award shows. Film fairs, IFAs, Zee Cine Awards, Star Screen Awards, and sometimes even Mirchi Music Awards. I like it. I watch a bunch of interviews of a lot of actors. I watch behind the scenes videos because I would like to know the process of making a movie because that's my passion. And I watch a lot of Indian TV shows like The Voice India, Jhalak Dikhla Ja, which I watched like a couple of seasons. It was a great show. I watch a lot of episodes on Comedy Nights with Kapil. My favorite one, like remember the Jai Ho promotion, Salman Khan and Sohail Khan and Daisy Shah? That was my favorite episode. And I watched every single episode of Coffee with Karan. Again, my favorites, probably Shah Rukh and Kajol season 1 and Shah Rukh, Kajol and Rani season 2. I even watched Kaun Banega Crorepati. Like we have those formats in Turkey, but I'm not watching that. I chose to watch that because it was worth to watch Amitabh Bachchan speaking, even though I didn't get to know any of the questions. Oh, but I used to love audio questions. Those were the only ones I knew. So yeah. I guess it's safe to say that my love for Indian movies, it's anything but fake. Alright, the next one. You can make a video on your first ever Bollywood experience. It was 2013 and I was studying to get to a university and I was taking this course and there was a friend of mine. She was actually my only friend in there. Nobody wanted to be friends with me. I don't know why. Anyway, she was like really obsessed with Indian movies. She was like talking about movies and the actors and I was like, okay. And then one day I saw her phone. She had a screensaver of a man and I saw that and I said to her, who is he? He's not very attractive. Why is he on your phone? And she was like, that's Shah Rukh Khan. I love him. And of course, I didn't know anything about Indian cinema, so I was so ignorant. And whenever I think of that, I want to punch myself in the face. Anyway, after that, like it was 1 week later, I watched this movie called Three Idiots. And I guess it's safe to say that that movie changed my life. I felt so many emotions that I've never felt before. After that, I started watching another movies of Amir Khan. I started with Amir Khan's movies and then I get to know Shah Rukh Khan and then Salman Khan and then everybody. I became obsessed with Indian movies and Indian songs, Indian actors, anything. Well, after that day, I've never criticized anyone only by judging their looks because who knows? The man once you call unattractive can become your all-time favorite actor. Ritik, 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 Ritik. React to Gungru song from the movie War. Guys, I actually had a video of this song and I uploaded it and it got blocked by Yash Raj Films. I don't know what to do after your video gets blocked because I'm very new to YouTube. And if you know anything, please help me out. What should I do to get it back on? Well, that was all of your questions and the comments. Thanks for leaving the comments, guys. Really, thank you so much. And I got a lot of love from you. So thanks for that. Thanks for supporting me. Well, before we close the video, I actually want to talk about myself a little bit because this video is getting to know me sort of thing. So what can I say? I'm 25 years old. I've studied early childhood education in the university, and so I'm a teacher. But I didn't want to do that. And then I got a certificate to teach English, so I have 2 diplomas, I guess. And I love learning new languages. I'm very keen to it from very early ages. I actually learned English all by myself. And Hindi, of course, watching movies. I remember when I was like 12 years old, I was watching American TV shows. First, I was watching with Turkish subtitles, and then I turned it into English subtitles, and then no subtitles at all. I love learning new languages. For English, probably, I guess I can say that Friends was my English teacher. And then, of course, million other things I watched. And the same thing goes for learning Hindi as well. I was watching movies and I tried to catch the words again. First, it was like I was trying to catch the similar words to Turkish, like dünya and insan. Those were like blew my mind for the first time. I remember that vividly. And then I started watching with English subtitles, and then, of course, no subtitles at all the same process. And then here I am. I'm a very introvert person. I have a few friends. I love them so much. I have a family who I love. My hobby is probably watching stuff, and I love dancing. I love singing. I love to perform. I used to perform in school. I used to love that, but of course, after time, life's getting in the way. Okay, I have to say this as well. My favorite actor is Shah Rukh Khan. My favorite actress is Kajol. And probably my favorite movie of all time is DDLJ. What else? What else? Well, I have one thing that whenever I told people about it, people find it very weird. And I just don't get it, but just judge for yourself. Okay, I don't eat fruit. Like any of the fruits. I don't eat it. I don't know what they taste like. So whenever I told people about this, people always go like, not even strawberries? Not even bananas? And my answer is always the same. No, not even those. I don't know why people find it weird. I just don't eat it. I don't know why. I don't even want to know what they taste like. It's not for me. But you know what I want to know? Golgappas. I need some Golgappas. Well, I guess that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get to know me a little bit better. Thanks for watching it. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. You all know what to do. Well, until then, take care.